Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here with you once again. Sorry for the delay. I am, of course, joined by Alex, Victoria, and the Info Man Biz, and we are here to bring you reviews for episodes 1 and 2 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And yeah, let's start at the top.
Let's start with the title.
I knew Al was going to go there.
Okay.
Why is there a "the" in front of Falcon? Why isn't it just Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I don't know.
The
man.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Do I look like a developer over at Disney? I have no clue.
Well,
Maybe it flowed better for them. I don't know.
alright. Go
He
ahead.
hates your first question.
Go ahead.
So we start off episode 1. We have Sam Wilson with the shield, and we get a little audio recap of his conversation with Steve Rogers after he comes out of the time loop, I guess.
They're calling it the blip.
No.
Steve came.
When he time traveled and
Yeah.
brought back
Yes.
the stones, and then hung out with Peggy Carter. Basically Sam saying, this shield doesn't feel like it belongs to me. Cap basically saying, oh, it is. And then we get right into the action of Falcon, full Falcon gear, not quite his Cap gear yet, but we're gonna get there. And he is taking on old foe Batroc the Leaper, played by George St. Pierre, who once again took over a U.S. vessel for information. I don't know what he was doing there. I
what? I don't ever care what that guy's doing. He is so visually appealing to me in the Marvel universe. Like, I wish other villains had less time, and I don't know, every time, like, his face, his movements, like, I think he is such an asset in the Marvel world. He's such I feel like I don't usually love random little side villains, but I always am excited. Like, I was so excited to see him back.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
The parallel between that movie where he takes over the ship and Cap is trying to fight him on the ship, and immediately,
Yep.
first action sequence is Sam chasing him down, fighting him
In a plane.
in the air.
Helicopter and plane, yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah, tackles him out of the helicopter.
That was like some air gliding or some crazy outfits, squirrel gliding.
I
Yeah,
prefer the name
yeah.
Squirrel Gliding.
Squirrel
Sugar
gliding.
I feel like that's what we're going
It's
with.
not sugar, is that really it?
Sugar glider.
I don't know, man.
He's mad at you.
That's the animal.
Oh, that looks like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense. Like I said, big action scene, lots of helicopters, lots of Sam flying missiles into the helicopters, and him eventually saving the day, and, shown by its absence, he does not have the shield. So, that'll come up a little later. Next thing we see is Bucky's nightmare. I believe that was next. Or was
I think that's good.
And we see him, basically, in his old missions as the Winter Soldier, controlled by Hydra,
His whole old hair.
straight up killing dudes, including an innocent bystander, which I'm pretty sure that's happened more times than not. Let's be honest here.
I mean, what about the significance of who the bystander is?
I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah, what? I didn't know that was significant.
Bucky's hanging out with the father.
Remember
I
the
thought
old
we
guy
thought
that
the
Bucky's hanging out
father was one of the Asian guys from their old crew back in
No,
World War I.
no, it's not. I looked it up. It's not.
But we did think that in the last episode.
I did think that, but it's not.
I thought it was, and it was still his son that got killed.
Yeah, it was the son that got killed.
I thought
and-
he was in the Howling Commandos,
Uh-huh.
and now he's old,
Uh-huh.
and it was his son who got killed.
And he doesn't know that Bucky killed his son.
Right.
Okay. So then
That's-
I'm still right then.
That's what I was saying, and
I thought Mikey
y'all
was
are
saying...
looking at me like I'm speaking fucking Spanish.
No, I
No,
thought
no,
Mikey
no,
was
no,
saying
no.
that he thought that in the first episode, but he thinks it's wrong because he read something that's not right.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's not him. Sorry. it
I'm
it,
with you, Joe.
it would have been an interesting connection. I agree. I thought that.
If you were speaking Spanish, I would have been able to understand you.
It's
As you want to
it's
clarify.
it's
My
not him.
mistake. I should have said like Latin.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Just the World War I crew from the first Captain America.
Because you refused to watch that movie.
I saw 3/4 of it at
Who refuses?
a movie theater
You.
in Queens.
She has a bias against Captain America.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
She doesn't
Alright.
like white men.
I have a bias.
Well, how do you explain this then?
It's an anomaly.
Anyway,
He doesn't really
anyway. After that, we get a little. We see Sam donating Captain's shield to a museum, and if you notice, all the pictures of Captain America are, young him, not what we see in Endgame.
Okay.
So that leads me to believe the public doesn't know
Oh,
that he's old right now.
you just mean he's dead right now.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. They had a
I
funeral.
don't know.
They had a service
I-
for him.
There was no funeral.
You know, the first episode.
Yeah.
No, that was in the Smithsonian. That was a museum.
That's like a memorial to him.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
No, that was a goodbye, Captain America. like,
Yeah.
You're dead.
I don't know, man. I
Why
don't
wasn't he
think so.
there?
Maybe
He
he
would be
was.
He was able to show him.
Maybe he was there. Maybe he had a hood on.
What?
Nah, he dead.
This
He
is gonna be-
dead.
this
He
is gonna be
dead.
like an hour and a half long video.
He's
Let's
dead.
move along.
And of course, there was a comments about him on the moon or something.
Yeah, that's funny. That was funny.
In which makes me think
He's on the moon.
maybe not he's on the moon. Maybe he's with Nick Fury on the spaceship.
As an old man?
Maybe.
Why?
Maybe
He's
he'll
dead. He's
maybe
dead.
he'll be an information guy for the future Avengers.
Nah, he's dead.
He dead.
I don't think he's dead.
Why did they hold a service for him?
There was no service.
That's what that whole sequence was.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, it,
We're gonna tell us what you think in the comments down
it
below.
absolutely was. There was pictures of him everywhere behind
Yeah,
him.
exactly. Old school, young, virile Captain America, not old man Cap.
So what?
I think you're
Yeah, what
reading
does
too
that
much
do
into
with?
this.
Yeah, like at
That's what
funerals for
everybody
other
knew.
people, you
Yeah.
have pictures of them when they're younger.
Yeah, you don't snap a picture in the casket and put it up next to them.
I mean, I guess that's true, but still, I personally don't think he's dead.
All right. Yeah.
All
We,
right. We'll have to wait and see on that one.
I think we're gonna see a cameo from him soon.
Huh?
Get the fuck out of here! Are you
No
serious?
shot.
You think-
I potentially think well, either we're gonna see an in-person cameo or we're gonna see an actual funeral.
I feel like we're never gonna see him again, and that's all I'm getting from the show is like, let go of him. He
Yes.
is gone.
Yes.
I definitely could see that too.
Okay.
But
Anywho.
anyway,
Sorry.
we also get a little tease from Colonel James Rhodes
Oh yeah.
in that
Right.
scene, which probably is a tease for his show coming up.
See the show?
Armor Wars.
Who's James Rose?
Rhodey.
Iron
War
Man's,
Machine.
Iron Man's number 2.
Don Cheadle's in this?
Yeah.
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 It was in episode 1.
Steve's memorial.
It's
Moving on.
Anyway,
Sorry.
what was next? Oh yeah, Falcon's buddy, the war guy,
Poor
the
guy.
I forget his name. I forget his name. Please look up his name.
Falcon?
Nah.
No. His
The guy who gets the shit beat out of him.
I'm sorry.
yeah, the guy who gets beat up by the flag smashers.
Oh yeah. That overly eager
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
man.
In the comics,
Joaquin Torres.
in the
That's the
comics, when Falcon becomes Captain America, he becomes Falcon.
Oh.
I don't know if
Falcon becomes Captain America in the comics.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna get here.
I thought they were kind of forcing that.
Why are you shook?
I'm surprised. I didn't know that was an actual path.
Here's my question.
Okay.
Jumping ahead a bit.
Okay.
How long is it gonna take to get Sam the shield? Because if it's a whole season,
It
I don't know
might
about
be.
this.
It might
But
be.
if we get if he gets the shield next episode, and fucking what's his name? We don't have to leak his name because we're not at that part of the video yet. But you know what I'm gonna say.
Yep.
You know.
Then we get a little bit with Bucky and Bucky taking the victim's father out for a meal, and he sets him up with a date, which was
Oh no, you skipped the best part.
what part?
When Bucky stops that car, that was the part of the first episode I cracked up at.
Oh,
And
when-
he's like doing the 9 steps of being like
yeah,
recovering
with
alcoholic.
the talk with the therapist.
What does he say? I'm James Barnes. I'm on a road to recovery. That was so funny.
That was good.
What did
I'll
he
admit.
say?
Yeah, that was good. And apparently that lady was an ex-Hydra agent.
Yeah,
So-
I got lost there. Anyway, not
That was
important, but I just wanted to note that I enjoyed that part.
Yeah, that was a good part. I'll admit that.
Me neither.
Me neither.
It was
Question:
memorable.
Did the Falcon and the Winter Soldier interact at all before the second episode?
No.
The only other time they really had an interaction was in the Civil War movies.
When they were fighting?
They were on the same side.
But they were still bickering with each other.
Yeah, like when they were fighting Spider-Man, and then in the car when Steve was making out with Sharon Carter,
Can you move
which
your
is
seat
very
down?
weird now.
And then.
So why are they together?
Who?
Yes, let us answer this question.
Who?
Why are the Falcon and the Winter Soldier
Why did they have to be a
together?
2-team? Just because they both knew Steve?
Yeah, because they're both technically Steve's sidekicks.
I don't think they look at themselves that way.
I mean, true enough.
Really?
They're just like near each other. They
Let me ask this question real quick. A fist fight on the ground, like Sam is not gonna win a lot against like strong people.
Well, you're kind of jumping ahead a little bit.
well, go ahead. We don't have to go scene by scene necessarily, do we?
I mean,
what was the
that's
end of
true.
John's question?
True. Go ahead.
You can't ask it until Mikey reveals what happens at the end of the first episode.
Then we get a little bit with Sam and his childhood boat, which I thought was pretty neat. But it was a little bit too real. I'll admit. A bit too real life stuff.
We're on
And
month 14 of a pandemic here. We need some joy.
yeah, we need a little bit more.
We definitely don't need enough.
And
energy
then
to get it
we
turned
get
out
the
Another
big old
reference to loans.
final reveal that the government is now sanctioning a new Captain America. It's not Sam. It's not Bucky. It's definitely not Steve.
What's his name?
Something Walker. John Walker. In which we kind of get to see him back in his old stomping grounds in uniform, getting pep talks from his girlfriend and his black best friend.
That's episode 2 now.
So, yeah, we're moving on to episode 2 right now.
Okay.
And I'm kind of surprised they let Good Morning America stuff go on. I thought that was a neat little touch.
Yeah, they did that in
Disney.
the first Avengers too. They
Disney.
had the guy from
Yeah.
Oh
like
yeah.
they've always had a few real people peppered in.
Disney
Yeah, that's
owns
true.
ABC.
Oh
and
yeah,
also-
that's right. That's right.
Matthew
Agents
Perry
of
was in
Shields.
The one movie. He's on ESPN.
All right. Then we get a little bit more with the bad guys, the Flag Smashers. and it looks like they are all super soldiers, and they are looking to get things back to when they were during the blip, with no borders, one people. I guess their motto is.
And no slight.
I have a question about super soldier serum.
All
That's
right.
what Steve had, right?
Yes, and
So-
there was only one made then.
Right, for America.
However, that doesn't mean America didn't stop trying, which brings us to Isaiah.
Right, but so when in that scene in Captain America, the first one, when he goes
Yep.
from skinny little whatever to post serum, he's buff. He's bursting out of this wife beater, like.
Yep.
And now, and when we saw the super soldiers in Civil War, they were all significantly muscular people. They
Yep.
had this crazy amount of strength. And I feel like they're just like letting go of that plot line because all these new super soldiers look like my size. Like that girl with the curly hair, I was like, she has the same muscle strength as Steve did. Like I just feel like they're kind of like letting go of this transformation that the super
Or
serum gives
it's
you.
It's not the same thing.
Exactly.
Sure,
It's
so they
not
made-
the same serum.
Right.
Or they just got it, and when Steve got it, was it instant?
Yes.
Yeah. They the fog and he was
He came out of the
We should really watch that movie.
I know,
it's
I know.
a solid film.
But so like that's what I'm wondering is if this is not the same serum because
It
there's
is not.
no muscle mass to these people.
It is not. It is not the same serum.
Oh, you know that for sure?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh well damn. That's a
Because
spoiler.
in the Hulk movie, we actually do see something similar.
You mean the Hulk with the non
Yes.
what's his face?
Edward
Yep.
Norton.
Yeah, we're not watching that.
That did not. Yeah. We did not.
Well, that's where Abomination came from.
The word?
No, the guy. Friggin' what's his name?
I don't know that guy's name. I don't know that actor's name. I like him though.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
derailed us. We were at the beginning of episode 2.
Yep.
But what you said was an important spoiler just then. I did not know that it was common knowledge that they have a different serum.
I mean, the serum that was used on Bucky wasn't even the same serum. Like,
Oh,
did
really?
Bucky get a serum? I have no idea.
Yeah, he
if
was the
did.
first Winter Soldier, and then they made
he
him
was
the other
born
assassins.
130 years ago.
I mean, I guess Zola gave him something.
I mean, it's better than like he's running faster than cars and shit. Like,
I mean, I guess
Right, the
that's true.
super speed was great. I felt
he's
like that
100
was a
something
new.
years old.
That was a new reveal. The super speed. You guys all were like, "Oh yeah, that's
Civil War. Don't you remember? Black Panther, Captain America.
yeah,
and
yeah,
him?
yeah,
Yeah,
They were
that
all
was
running,
great.
and then he decides to stop running and get on a motorcycle.
yeah, totally."
Like you can run faster than it. Just run.
And
Yeah.
then Black Panther slashed the tires of that motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, sorry again.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Where the heck were we?
So see episode 2. We're learning about him at Good Morning America band team, and then marching band, and then after
And then-
that is the two of them talking for the first time.
Yeah, their first interaction since Civil War, which, basically Bucky comes up to him and says, "Why the fuck did you give up that shield? Steve gave it to you." And I think Falcon gave him a pretty decent answer, and he thought he was doing the right thing.
I think what
Which-
you just said is crazy, Mikey. I did not realize that was their first interaction since Civil War.
I could be wrong.
I think you're right, which makes Alex's question like even better to me. Like,
Oh,
wait,
no,
they
no.
had the end one
No,
in
they-
Infinity. I mean,
They,
in
they,
Endgame.
Infinity War, they did interact a little bit too.
They did.
Little bit. Like right before the Battle of Wakanda, they did.
Okay, it's interesting because like
Like a passing conversation.
Yeah.
there wasn't like the animosity. It's just interesting because like Alex has seen a few of these, but he's like, why are we putting these two together? Because like I feel like he didn't see a storyline that begged for them to be put together. Whereas they were very conscious in as soon as Wanda was introduced in the universe to put scenes of her and Vision in every movie to like give us these hints, so that when there was a pairing of them, we were like, okay. But I feel like maybe we're
There's
missing
really
that from
nothing.
right from these
from
two
these
characters,
two.
and maybe that's why we're resisting a little bit more. Like, why is the whole thing about them two? Because to say that their last big scene was Civil War, that was so many movies ago now.
Yeah, that was. I'll
It's crazy.
admit that was a while ago.
Anyway, I'm sorry. That's my last derailment.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I think that's important. And then they both go on a mission together.
Right. He doesn't use a parachute again.
He doesn't use a parachute. No superhero landing, which I'm very surprised by.
Still no helmets.
Still no.
Still no helmets.
Day 500 or whatever without any helmet.
You should post this on Twitter.
Yeah, it's your fairest assessment of opinion of the show, I think. of this universe.
They got all the technology in the world.
Yep.
They don't care about what's in here.
No helmets.
No helmets.
protection.
Then we get a big truck fight scene. John Walker comes in, and then his buddy, I forget his name.
Oh yeah, what was his lame
Lamar
sidekick
Hoskins?
name?
Lamar Hoskins.
No, what was
Battlestar.
Battlestar.
There's too many cheesy things going on in this world right now.
Battlestar references.
What's the name? Link flag wavers, flag
Smashers.
There's too many.
The big three.
The big
The
three.
big that shit is funny.
It's like
Androids.
I feel
Aliens.
I feel like the Avengers.
Wizards.
I mean, Marvel's good at some dad joke humor. Like some of their jokes are I roll my eyes but I laugh. But there's a lot of corny stuff in this show so far that I'm it's kind of killing me. It's all too corny.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
like it all.
I'll admit. And then we get another scene with both of them with the worst therapist in the freaking world. Easily.
Why?
Yeah. What was that scene?
Yeah, I got a funny feeling she's gonna end up being someone. Like what Agatha was in WandaVision.
Really?
But
She works for the government. I mean, I guess that means nothing.
I mean, that's true, but she could easily.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be weird if she ended up as the Red Skull's daughter or something?
That'd be interesting.
I'd totally be down for that.
Interesting. Oh wait, can you talk a little bit about what you thought about the new Captain America's performance on the truck? That was his first fight scene. What did you think?
Yeah,
about
that was his first fight scene. He looked like Cap. I'm not gonna lie. He looked.
He knew what to do with that with that shield. I agree with Mikey saying he knew exactly how to throw that to Cap. He seemed very natural with that shield.
Yeah, he looked way too natural.
I was
Bones
impressed.
without it.
Yeah, he was nothing.
Yeah, he was. Well, considering he doesn't have the serum.
I said it while we were watching it. I'll say it again. I seriously hope we're not supposed to like either of those people because I don't like either of them.
I'm not gonna give away any spoilers right now.
I can't imagine that they expected anybody in this fan base to embrace someone else walking into that.
Not
No.
embrace. I actively
Not that
dislike
guy.
it.
I feel like they expect our
it's
reaction
making-
to be that.
It's making the show not as good.
No, I don't think it's making I don't know. I think that grating feeling you have towards him is totally their intention. I don't think they want you to like him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they need somebody. You need somebody to hate.
But I don't even want him to be a villain. You could have just left him out of it.
I don't know.
I think it's an interesting plot point.
I think with what they're going with, I think he's going to be the start to the setup for another thing, another
Of course,
team.
everything is a setup.
I was
dark
hoping he was going to
Avengers.
be.
I think
I
he's
was
gonna
hoping
die.
he was
Fingers
going to
crossed
be
he dies.
a flash in the pan type thing. He fucking croaks, and they're like, we can't just keep naming a new one
Yeah.
over and over and over. And
I'm with
Sam's
that.
like, I'll do it, and then they got to fight Zemo.
Yeah.
That should be where they're going. We shouldn't have to wait 6 more episodes before Sam gets the
I
shield.
don't think we have 6 more, right? I thought there was only 6 episodes total.
We shouldn't have to wait 3 more episodes before Sam gets the shield.
Especially
Especially if
do
in
agree.
50 minutes we've had 0 significant fight scenes, towards the story. Are the
True.
Flag Smashers going to be the big bad at the end of this whole thing?
I don't. I have a theory on that. I don't think they are.
Is Captain America going to be, or is it going to be Zemo?
I mean,
We're gonna
now
have to
they're
start getting
enemies
some
with them,
answers
right?
soon.
Because he said, stay out of my
Exactly.
way.
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah. I think we're gonna see. New Cap and Battlestar, whatever the hell his name is, and Falcon Winter Soldier clash, and then I think we're gonna see Zemo, betray. Spoiler alert: Zemo's in the show.
Who's Zemo?
Baron Zemo. He's the guy in Civil
Mission
War.
report.
no, it's not Baron. It's
You know the guy that
Helmet.
derails the whole the guy
Helmet.
that has the puppet strings
Helmet.
called Civil War.
It's
He, like,
it's
He's the one
technically
that
the
gets
same
that's
dude.
it. That's the guy. Remember at the end of the movie he's captured
Yeah.
by one of the guys from Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Bloody what's the dude's name?
Tries to shoot himself in the head. Comes
What?
over and covers it.
Yeah.
Vengeance
he
has
was-
consumed you.
He was the one in the with
Yep.
the book with Bucky inside the thing, and Bucky's punching the thing trying to get out. That's him.
He's in the ship.
Yes.
Yes.
That was the
yeah,
end
that was
credit,
the
like, last
that
one.
was the last scene of this
This
episode.
this is what's leaked of him.
Oh, he looks so good.
Which
Wow.
He looks so damn good.
Who is he?
Helmut Zemo.
Wow.
That's the character's name?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
That's
he's gonna
cool.
be, right. That's like
This
CGI,
cinematic
so.
universe has done an incredible job of starting these
Fucking-
so many
but-
different plot lines.
But get us
Yep.
there, like
Yeah.
this is so much to invest in.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so funny that you guys are saying that because I felt that way so much about WandaVision. Like, and it was almost the same amount of time, right? Because 2 episodes here are basically equal to 4 episodes of WandaVision. And WandaVision got us somewhere by the end of episode 3, right? Because episode 4, I remember being like blown away. This is my new show, incredible. But so this show is already taking longer than WandaVision to get
Yeah,
anywhere.
a little bit. Oh, I forgot to mention. Flag Smashers obviously are super soldiers,
Yes.
and we do kind of know where they're getting them from because they names dropped the Power Broker, and in the comics, he's a guy who sells civilians superpowers. So maybe he got his hands on an experimental super soldier serum.
So why were the power brokers people coming for them?
Maybe they owed money.
Maybe they stole it.
Maybe they stole it. That's not a bad theory either.
Yeah, it's interesting that we were talking about it in the episode, and it just seems like it's there's no new threads. Like Thanos is still there, but he's just being his ideas are just being through other people now. Like the threat is still
Technically Thanos.
like thinning out thinning out civilization.
Maybe.
But what's their plan? I ain't seen them kill one person.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
They were trying to get vaccines, right? To
like
refugee
medicine.
camps. Like I think their plan is just not government control.
Maybe it's the same thing as Civil War. Maybe you have the government controlled side, and then you have the.
Did they name what they were actually taking, like smuggling onto the plane? Like
I thought
and where
somebody
it was
said that
going?
the plane thing was vaccines or
I
medicine.
thought I heard medicine.
Medicine.
I heard
Yeah.
medicine.
I don't
read
take medicine
vaccine.
as medicine.
But they're bringing it to refugee camps.
Is that what they said?
That's what I thought.
I
Yeah.
must have missed that. It's entirely possible I missed that scene. But I thought they had more of whatever this was, and they're trying to get around the power broker, and the power broker's people are coming after
That
them,
makes
and they
sense,
got
too.
this.
That makes
serum.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I could see that.
But they're just calling it medicine.
Yeah, sure.
I could see that.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah, that'll do it for episodes 1 and 2.
So
Where-
far, what grade do you want to give it?
I'm gonna give it a kind of It's I was kind of hoping it'd be a little heavier on the action,
Same.
and there's way too much talking. Like,
Oh. We get it, they don't like each other. Like I want to love
Or
their
do
chemistry
they?
more.
Will they, won't they?
It's not a fun will they won't they yet. Like make it funner. Like I
Yeah.
want more.
They're trying to make it like Iron Man and Rhodey, and they're trying to do like 3 movies worth of like
Yeah.
growing together
Right.
in 2 episodes of a show.
And like maybe it can be done. Maybe it'll get better. But right now I'm
It'll-
not buying what they're selling.
yeah, it'll. I'll give you. It's probably gonna end up like WandaVision. It'll get better.
Yeah, I have more patience and faith this time around
Sure.
because of WandaVision. Because I was
Sure.
I was the biggest baby about the beginning of WandaVision, and,
Yeah,
and it was
John Favreau was
Phenomenal.
not walking through that door.
no.
Wait,
Uh,
did we do WandaVision?
no, we didn't do WandaVision.
Stupid.
It's okay. Sorry, your grade is.
Grade is I'm still excited for stuff we're gonna get, like,
Still grateful this is happening.
Young Avengers. We're gonna get stuff with Isaiah, possibly. Maybe his son.
Yeah, the first
So,
the first what is the words I'm looking for? What are they
Super
called?
Soldier.
Super Soldier?
The first American Black super soldier, like to be someone that was like hidden and then imprisoned is like a fascinating
Imprisoned
like
and
storyline.
experimented on.
Yeah,
like if that becomes that to me would be so interesting. To
I'll
watch.
give you. He probably didn't even choose to volunteer.
Right. Like I that when they flesh that out, I think that's fascinating. Like very worth.
So, we're not going to be doing episode 3 review next week. We're going to watch episode 3 next week. Week after that, we'll do episode 4, and then we're going to review them both after that.
Hope we
So,
come back next time like jazz.
Unless 3
Yep.
knocks our socks off, we'll see.
Oh,
Yep.
is that a burp? Oof, I smell something. Yeah.
Sorry. Hope to see you guys then, and I shall talk to you later. Peace.